Hi my darlings, I'm Sophie Darling and welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to episode 8 of series 1 of Vinland Saga, and we left off with Askeladd finally accepting the duel from Thorfinn. So hopefully we will see that duel come into fruition at some point, but I think not yet. I think Askeladd is a weasel and he will try to find a reason to delay it even further. He will find any means necessary to keep Thorfinn distracted and to justify not fighting him without it looking bad to his men, without them losing faith in Askeladd as a strong warrior because he keeps running from a duel with a literal child. But I would too if I was challenged by Thorfinn. Thorfinn is a menace to society. Like, he's strong, battle-hardened, irritable, and a bit hot-headed, but he's very, very strong and smart. So it's going to be such an enjoyable journey seeing how that plays out over the course of this series. But without further ado, we are going to get into episode 8. Have they gone back to Denmark? I'm presuming that's where Askeladd is from.
また死に損なったな、ビョルン。おい、羊だ。まだ草を食わせてやがる。少しでも太らせようとしてんだろ。ゴルム王子のドケチ根性は相変わらずのようだ。
He's making sure it's sharp and ready to go.
今年もご苦労だった。大いに冬を楽しんでくれたまえ。
He's like, it's your last. It's your last winter, Askeladd. They want to make a name for themselves. Oh! Thorfinn! You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Seen some horrors. Are these girls fawning over Thorfinn or no, Askeladd? Okay. I want a ring.
今年は豚が値上がりした。毎日豚を食うのならさらにビールは別料金で、これに宿代と薪代を加えて。
おじき、心配するな。手下どもには酒も餌も十分にやってくれ。金は払うよ。
それが聞きたかったんじゃよ。一杯おごろう。
Stingy.
おじき、そんなに金が好きか。
嫌いな奴がおるか。金はいい。見てるだけで気持ちが明るくなる。ようワインを持ってこんか。
はい。
やれやれ、困った女だ。
Oh, Askeladd is
変な名だな。
focused on her though.
ホルザランド。ノルウェーの土地の名だ。
ああ、最近買ったんじゃ。べっぴんだし高かったんじゃがな。仕事の覚えは悪いし。
Probably because she wants to go home.
気ぐらいばかり高くて役に立たん。
晩飯前に決闘の予約が入っててさ。
With Thorfinn.
それとな、役に立たないのは奴隷のせいじゃないぜ。あんたの使い方が下手なんだよ。どんな奴にでも上手に使うコツってのがあるもんさ。
Oh. What's he gonna use Thorfinn for? Probably already has been using him, let's be honest.
あいつがアシュラット兵団の一員だって。やっぱ俺でも船に乗せてもらえるんじゃねえの？
ちょっと可愛くない？あの子。
Oh, I knew the girls were gonna be a bit like, Askeladd would be an interesting bachelor to most women because of how much money he has, but Thorfinn's cuter. But he's also like a kid, so no. But he is cuter.
あん時はまだお前こんくらいの。早っ。
Does he think he can emotionally manipulate him? Because of how long they've spent together?
世間話ぐらい付き合えよ。
人なぎであんなに吹っ飛ばした。
バカ言え、トルフィンが飛んだんだ。くっつけば探検の方が有利なの分かってる。強くなったな。
Of course he is. What did you expect? Come on, poor Finn. Oh! Gave him time to pick up his sword. How are you going to weasel out of this, Askeladd? I wonder if Thorfinn would fall for emotional manipulation.
お前の親父、あれ、なんつったかな。
どうでした。
実際こうやって敵討ちなんてやってる最中に申し訳ないけど、ほら、俺いっぱい殺してるからさ、思い出せないんだよ。君の父上のこと。
He's gonna make him angry, and making him angry is going to slow him. He's trying to play mind games. He may not have been the one to actually strike him with the sword, but he gave the order.
俺を人質に。
ガキの命と引き換えに剣を捨てたあのバカだ。
His hot-headedness is going to give Askeladd the win. Askeladd.
今何した。
Emotionally manipulated him.
熱くなっちゃダメ。修行が足りないぜ、坊や。
He's not going to kill him. He's basically going to say he's not ready and he needs to fight more. He clearly has some affection for Thorfinn in his own way. He has a soft spot for him. I knew he would weasel his way out of it somehow, just wasn't sure. He played on Thorfinn's hot-headedness.
船の見張りはもう受けたぜ。トルフィンが変わりたくねえとさ。負けるといじける例のやつか。
Did they just leave Thorfinn alone with a boat?
もともとはあいつの親父の船だからな。
Well, he can't row it by himself, but I mean, he'd give it a good go.
あんなガキ船に乗せてやばくないですか。寝込みを襲われでもしたら。
Askeladd is gonna be like, shut the fuck up. If he wanted to, he would have, but it's dishonorable.
やつは一応戦士だからね。
He has a code.
一騎打ちで勝たないと嫌なのさ。過去とプライドがやつを縛ってるわけだ。
He's a worthy warrior.
またお前か、ホルザー。みんなの邪魔だ。さっさと片付けろ。
よくわかりません
Poor
けど、
girl.
プライドもなく生きるくらいなら自殺しますけどね。俺は。
ひでえざまだぜ、ありゃ。
いい加減、俺の自覚を持たんか。
金の奴隷が無知持って金で買った奴隷に囚人面してやがんの。人間はみんな何かの奴隷だ。
Oh my god, it's Attack on Titan all over again. It's a slave to revenge. His uncle's a slave to money.
いじけてるな。
That's crazy that they both have that. He's a slave to something.
父上。
Oh. In so many ways, he's still just a child.
やーい、泣き虫、毛虫。
He just wants his dad.
悔しいか、ちびすけ。仕返ししたいか。俺の子だからな。仕返しすんなって言っても無駄だろうし。
He's stubborn.
困ったな。自分の力で気づくしかないのかもな。 言っただろう。 お前には敵などいない。誰にも敵などいないんだ。
He just wants his dad.
本当の戦士には剣など。
Oh, she's beautiful though. She was coming out to help him. I wonder if we'll see more of her or if she's just really only in this episode. She's beautiful though.
君も奴隷なの？
ああ、
だってそんなとこで食べてるし。
俺は戦士だ。
そうなの？でもなんだか君、私と同じって感じがするから。
Driving home the point of everyone's a slave to something.
俺があんただったらゴルムを殺して逃げる。追っても全員殺す。
そんな、殺すなんて。
なら一生奴隷でいればいい。あんたの勝手だ。
海の彼方まで逃げ切ったら、そこには何があるのかしら。きっと何もないわね。
Oh, the music is so good.
戦と奴隷商人がいるだけ。
Remembers when his father helped a slave.
はるか西。
Because every person deserves to be free.
ヴィンランドという名の
Vinland.
土地がある。
It's what his father told the slave
届かない。遠い地。
to offer him
そこなら
hope
誰も
and
追っては
peace.
来れない。
そんなところが本当に。
Oh, that's beautiful that we see him do the same thing. His father's teachings coming into action. Was that her? Or am I tripping?
この旅の大攻勢にあたり万事滞りなくイングランドの不遜な輩どもに
No, it can't be
王
her.
の
But I
力
was
を
like,
示さねばならぬ。
why the focus on the hair, which is very
戦士団
similar,
一同
unless they're
陛
like
下のイングランド掌握
related
のため
familially?
尽力する次第
That's
で
not
あり
a
ます。
word, but it's okay.
うん
Familial.
してクヌートは何もクヌート殿下がご同行されずともあやつも世継ぎ候補だ。兄のハラルドに劣らぬ武君の機会を与えねばな。
I think I'm just focused on the way that it transitions from her to him and that long, flowing blonde hair. The same kind of eyes? Hmm.
だが、このまま続くと思われた快進撃も、ここに来て一時停滞することとなる。
London.
商業都市ロンドンにて。
London Bridge. Oh, holy shit! That's
ど
insane.
うしたもっと攻めてこいよ楽しい戦じゃねえか
That was very suspicious that we see the figure standing there, the prince who is going to prove themselves in war and people are trying to kind of like prevent it from happening. We see the same colored eyes, same flowing blonde hair, and it transitions from essentially the slave girl to this prince. Just the fact they're not showing us the face, they're showing us the hair and the eyes, and they are identical to the slave girl. So my instinctive thought was it's her in disguise because across the sea there's an opportunity to get away from being a slave. And he's basically saying to her, like, you have to fight for something. You have to create the life that you want. And the whole message of everyone's a slave to something, which is true. Everyone is a slave to something. There is something that drives us all and propels us forward. And Thorfinn's is revenge. A lot like Eren in Attack on Titan. He was a slave to freedom, and we have a slave to revenge. So, very similar sort of driving factors here. I also love that Askeladd refuses to allow anyone to talk shit about Thorfinn. He's like, I don't think you understand how much of a warrior Thorfinn is. What he's seen, gone through, and achieved is like nothing else. Not wanting them to go, as if they're trying to find a justification for it. I guess that it could come down to them not being seasoned, but I'm focusing too much on that one figure and watch it come out that it has absolutely nothing to do with this noble woman. But I'm like, could it be her in disguise? Which I don't think would really make sense, because how would you establish this so quickly? You wouldn't. But I do love that we got to see Thorfinn literally being haunted by the memory of his father. I said it was going to come into fruition where he's going to be haunted by his dad's word. But even his dad's like, you are my son. If I told you not to do something, you would still do it anyway. So what good is it? You're just going to have to learn on your own. So we are beginning to see that little bit of conflict internally between this path of revenge and the pain and devastation it's going to cause to him, and this almost subconscious worry that he's maybe letting his father down because he hasn't achieved his goal and what he set out to do. It's really building up to be a phenomenal story, and I honestly cannot wait to see how this all ties together. It's really fascinating, especially now that they're all heading to London. It's been nearly a year since the beginning of the episode. So this is 1013 AD, and it was 10, 12, 11 AD. So it's been roughly 9 to 10 months in between the end of the episode and the beginning of the episode. So it's like 9 months, roughly. Nearly a year, because 10, 12 AD and then 13 AD. Because the beginning of the episode was November, and this is August. So yeah, about 9, 10 months. I am looking forward to seeing how the Battle of London goes. That affection coming in for Thorfinn again probably sees him kind of like an adopted son. It would be hard not to. He has practically raised him since his dad died, so he probably has kind of taken him on board as a surrogate son. And Thorfinn's like, I hate you, dad. And Asgard's like, son things. He's like, I'm gonna kill you. That's what sons do. I think that's all I have to say for this episode. I am looking forward to seeing the next couple of episodes, especially now that we are quite literally getting Thorfinn being haunted by the memory of his father. And we're probably going to see that come into fruition even further. I love this. The music, the animation, it is absolutely stunning. I really do hope we get to see Thorfinn go home, though. I hope by the time he does go home, nothing has happened to his mom. But I can't begin to imagine how worried she is that Thorfinn still hasn't returned. Wonder if he'll bump into Leif at some point. Oh, yeah, if they're going to London, is he gonna bump into Floki? Oh, interesting. And he knows that Floki was essentially behind his father's assassination. He's the one that arranged and ordered Askeladd to kill Thors. So, could we see Thorfinn come into conflict with Floki? But that's if Thorfinn has gone to London, because his arm is broken. But it has been 9 to 10 months, so his arm could be healed by that point. Either way, we'll see when we watch the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this react, please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment below to help boost this video into the algorithm. And until next episode, Bye.